What up, beautiful, enchanting soul? If you found this message in particular, you are a very special, enchanting being. There's an enchanting energy to you, and I'm also getting the clear message that you are about to or have just received something that you've been awaiting for quite some time, and it's almost as if like you've been looking forward to it, and just before you get it, you kind of are going to forget about it, like because you're going to be so just present that it's almost like you feel like it came early, even though it's actually coming just on time. You're like, oh my gosh, did that much time pass to where it's actually supposed to be here? Or did I get it early? It's like you're letting yourself be kind of like so immersed and enchanted by your life and your own energy, and then boom, something really special is going to surprise you. Okay, so we're going to be using the Enchanted Tarot to look more deeply into this energy for you. This is the first time we're using this because I pre-ordered this edition to this deck like I think like a year ago, and it just came. So if you found your way here, this is like one of the most special decks that I've personally come across. So you must be a really special being. And I'm going to shuffle really well because it is the first time this deck is being shuffled. So let's see what this beautiful soul needs to know about this energy that they're in, about what's coming in for them. Six of Hearts. Precisely. Because this card is the energy of a return. It's the energy of your truest soul desires, your inner child feeling met with what they truly want, what they yearn for on like the truest, most authentic level, that being fulfilled. Like you feel met with something real, with something true. It's the energy of reuniting, of reunion, and this can be with someone or something from your past in this lifetime that you've been desiring a reconnection, haunt confirmation, or that was like a lock honk when you like lock your car. I'm hearing like locked in, like you wanting to, your soul knowing that you are like locked in with another soul or some sort of destined soul situation, but you still having to wait for it because you in this physical 3D reality had to go through a journey of becoming before you're fully ready to receive it and be reunited with it again. But you're so intuitive that I sense you knew it was always for you, and so therefore it felt like a waiting game, or also sometimes felt like you didn't know if you would actually receive it because you were actually having to wait, and you don't get the 100% confirmation that like, yeah, you're going to get to experience this in the third dimensional reality, even though your soul knew it was for you so truly, so thoroughly. Locked in, another haunt confirmation. It's like you could be seeing 222, and I'm hearing you know what's for you, and your soul knows what's for you, and you're going to experience receiving it the second that you forget that you were even waiting for it in the first place. Yeah, I'm hearing reunion, reconciliation. I'm hearing we meet again. I'm hearing it's good to meet you again. Six again. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're actually also refocusing and recentering more deeply on the energy of service in your life. And I'm hearing soul service. So the way that your soul wants to give its energy to the world. So this could literally be through art. It could be through your voice. It could be through teaching. It could be through assisting others, anything that you're pouring your soul energy out into the world, I'm seeing that you're refocusing on this in a way, and that's what you're so immersed in when this comes to meet you. And you know why? It's because you're pouring your soul energy into the world, and then that reflection returns back to you, but you're not even focused on it. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups from another deck lying right in front of me. New beginning in love, in the heart space, in your experience I'm getting of love in the world, because you're pouring your love into the world. And so because of that, you are in the frequency of love, and you're going to start to experience the energy of love all around you, like the palpable overflow of love energy. I feel like you're no stranger to this, but like, you know what I'm talking about when there are times of life where this is heightened. I'm seeing that this is what is coming for you. Yeah, an expansion of love occurring in your life. Four of Wands union. And this imagery on this one is reminding me of this meme that I think has a Hafiz quote on it, and it's, "My heart and your heart are very old friends." That's the energy that I'm getting. My heart and your heart are very old friends. You genuinely having that experience with others. And I also feel like a huge energy of this too is that you are taking energy that maybe you would have invested in relationships or situations that could have been like somewhat aligned, but not like fully aligned. Nothing was wrong in them, but it's like just genuinely, they weren't enchanting for you. This is about enchanting energy, like nothing less. But they were still like beautiful, maybe even like a little bit soulful. But there's something about you bringing that energy back to you and pouring it, because it's no longer like a full FES for you, and instead taking that extra time and energy and pouring it into your service, into your art, into your work, into your hobbies, into upgrading the frequency of every aspect of your life, your home, all of these things. And that is what is bringing you into the energy of true enchantment, because you are focusing your energy in the like most soulful way for you, because you're like not just good enough, we're going like best, better, like the most enchanting, like, and because of that you're becoming enchanted with yourself, with your physical reality, and then you're truly magnetizing meetings with those who are that enchanting for you, because your heart and their hearts are very old friends. And so there's something about you experiencing a greater depth of soul connection in your life, in your reality. And even if it is with beings who you have that profound soul connection with, that you've come into contact with in the past, and maybe you're no longer in contact with them, it's like when you come back into contact, you have matured so much on a soul level and on a consciousness level, emotional level, mental level, and just like human level, that you are going to experience a greater depth of this connection. No longer is it going to be like, I don't know what's going on, this is so strong and so powerful, but no, there's a deeper awareness with which you will bring to this. I see 909 on my timer. 9 is the energy of an old soul, a master level soul, and then 0 is the energy of infinity. It's wow. Okay, now I'm thinking of this other meme. Oh my gosh, if you follow me on Instagram, I just posted like a scroll of memes that was like just like love language vibes, like multi-dimensional love language vibes. And the 909, the two old souls like meeting, like the infinite is between them. One of the memes was Trinity and Neo from the Matrix, and the verbiage over it was, when the oneness is mutual. Like that's like, you know, like vibes are hitting when the oneness is mutual. Like both of you are familiar with that essence of infinity, and you are a soul who is so intimate with that energy. That energy of like that Rumi poem that's like out beyond fields of, or out beyond ideas of right doing and wrong doing, you know, labels, this, that, and whatever. Like there's a field, like I'll meet you there. It's that energy of the infinite, the energy of the sacred. You and these hearts that you are very old friends with are fluent in the language of infinity, in the energy and the language of the sacred. And that is why there is, like, you guys both have, my fridge turning off, you're fluent in like this silence, you know? And so that is why there's like a true like next level depth to the connections that you're going to be experiencing, maybe one in specific. And then also, you know, the energy pervades, firework going off, gonna be powerful, because you're gonna meet souls, potentially one soul, most likely many, that are actually on the same level as you. It's not you carrying and like teaching and lifting all the time. Like that's a beautiful phase of life you've been in, but I feel like you're doing that now on a greater scale, offering it to like a larger collective. And I'm seeing that that's why in the interpersonal relationships you have, there is going to be an up level in the caliber of you and another and more who are on the same level, because people you feel like you can truly be at home with, because they really get you. You don't have to filter or even explain, because there's already this knowing. There are beings who probably are familiar with communicating just via telepathy in other realms, other lifetimes in which they weren't here in a human incarnation. There's just like such an energetic familiarity and understanding. And I'm seeing that upgrade in your interpersonal relationships, because you are now stepping up into a greater level of service in the physical reality. So it's almost like instead of you performing that uplifting earth angel service in your interpersonal relationships, it's now going to be on a larger scale. And because of that, you need an up level in your tribe, people who are alongside you. I'm seeing that you've been in connection with other people who are on different levels up to this point thus far, because you needed to learn everything you needed to now do what you're doing as a form of like sacred service on this planet. It was all so important, but now your energy needs to be moved elsewhere. Your interpersonal relationships are going to become very uplifting and regenerative, and like a place of like home and celebration and seeing and elevating one another and collaborating and expanding, instead of such like a intense like learning ground, and also a place for you to be like a teacher, a guide, a mentor, if you know what I mean. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, because this is the period where you come out and you share all the wisdom that your soul has accumulated, consolidated in this lifetime and in many, many past lifetimes. You're a soul who came here, and a lot of the wisdom you hold now is stuff that you've remembered in this lifetime. Like it doesn't take you so long to understand. I feel like you're somebody who, when you came across the spiritual, the metaphysical topics, it felt more like, oh my gosh, this was the language that, like this is speaking the language that your heart already knew. So it was more like a remembering and a sigh of relief, rather than a completely exposing yourself to something entirely brand new, which for a lot of people it is. Even if they resonate with it, it feels brand new. But to you, I feel like it felt like an instant understanding, like putting to words something that you always knew. And it's all more like something that helps it click into place for you, versus actually providing you a completely new language that you're learning. And so you are a special soul. You are a master level soul. I see 143 on my clock, because you also really offer from the heart, the frequency of your heart space. And that's why you change people's energy with whatever you do, no matter what it is. You elevate people's energy. You offer and upliftment. You offer a door to higher timelines for other beings. So that is why this is all happening for you, because this is the phase of life where the hermit comes out of the cave and shares their light. And that light is priceless. So I can't wait to see what you do with it. Beautiful soul. If you ever need a personal reading, the link is in the description below. And God willing, I will catch you on the next one.